Okay, hello everyone. My name is TheGoldeyJAR, and today I just got, no, if you saw on Instagram, if you saw my Instagram page, then you know that today is a review for Morbius. And since I don't have really that much, I don't have much of a setup, so I'm just gonna use this game as something. Oh shit. I might have to do this later, guys. Um, so I just got done with Morbius. Um, well, first, okay, how this video is gonna go, I'm gonna do a non-spoiler section first, and then I'll let you guys know when we go on to the spoiler section. Okay? And so yeah, so we're gonna start with the spoiler section. First off, did I like this movie? Yeah. Yes, I think I did. Hang on, my music is turned a little too loud. Okay. Yeah, I think I did enjoy this movie. Morbius is one of those movies I honestly was very worried about. I mean, is it a character that not many people know about? Yes. Because Morbius was originally a Spider-Man villain turned anti-hero, I think, nowadays. I think I'm not, I should have probably, definitely gonna have to research him before. But Morbius appeared, I think, in the 1970s. Correct me if I'm wrong, I forgot to do my research before doing this video, so I'm gonna have to make this quick now because my friend is online and I might play more games with him, so. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear, but this is live gameplay right now. But anyway, this is my recorded gameplay. Okay, never mind. Shut up. But Morbius. Did I enjoy the movie? Yes. Ow. Do I think it deserves the critical acclaim that it deserves? I don't think it deserves the hate it gets, you know? But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously this is my first review, so obviously I'm going to do more, but these are going to be better with time. But does this movie deserve the hate? No, I honestly don't think it does. Because I enjoyed this movie. As a comic book fan, as a Spider-Man fan, there is some stuff that at the end of the movie that I was very concerned about, which I will get in the spoiler section. But for now, I did enjoy this movie. I had a great time with it. The action was fun. The pacing was fast. You know, a little too fast for my opinion. I mean, I think this movie should have spent a bit more time in the oven. Now, there's a lot to work with, but there's also a little bit too less. Some scenes in the movie don't really get explained too much, and the villain honestly kind of comes out of nowhere. The only review I watched and seen was Caboose's review on Twitter, and Cosmonaut Quickie. A Cosmonaut Quickie, I know I'm butchering that, I apologize, on YouTube. And that was it. And honestly, I kind of agree with some of those points. The film kind of unravels at the end, but the action is fun. Now, the movie does use a lot of those weird, slow motion stuff. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, why would they do it? I mean, in some scenes it works. You know, like the super slow mo is like cool. It's like, ooh. It's like, that's kind of pretty. But in a lot of other scenes, well, it's kind of like a almost half and half. The majority of them don't work, but a lot of them actually do. The story is actually the story I actually really enjoy. The story for this movie, I mean, it's very, I don't know, I can't say I've seen something like it. Well, I mean, to be honest, it is kind of something that It is different. Hang on, let me just swip and swip. Yeah. To cut this non-spoiler review short, action was great. Characters, okay, let me get to the acting actually. The actors, Jared Leto has fully redeemed himself in my opinion, in my personal opinion. I mean, we've come a long way since Jared Leto's Joker from Suicide Squad in the 2016 movie. But, again, Jared Leto does a great performance as Dr. Michael Morbius. The main villain, okay, while I don't really like how it forms, I do like his personality and everything like that. The personality, everyone, it's amazing. Everyone does a great job. It's fantastic. It's incredible how good these people are. Excuse me, sorry. Were there times where I felt Jared Leto could have maybe brought a little more oomph? Probably just a tiny bit in some scenes, but that's more like a nitpick. So I'm just gonna leave that one down. So all in all, it was a great film. I really did enjoy it. So that was the non-spoiler section of the video. The spoiler section, which I really want to talk about because that ending, oh my god. If you haven't seen the movie yet, please feel free to go ahead and watch it before you watch my video, because you'll understand a lot more with what I'm talking about, you know, when I inevitably talk about this. So, that was the non-spoiler review. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, please feel free to give me comments and all that stuff about if you agree with my little assumption. If not, let me know. And without further ado, this is your chance. If you haven't seen the movie, this is your chance to get out of Dodge right now, because now we are going to talk spoilers. So, okay, I don't want to, okay. I'm going to give everyone about 10 seconds, and I'm going to count down till you get off the video. This is your last warning, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, if you're not out and you haven't seen the movie, then this ain't my fault, it's yours. I was gonna come out and say that. But anyway, if you have seen the movie, or you don't care about spoilers, I mean, okay, let me just get things straight. If you don't care about spoilers, just please see the movie. I want everyone's full opinion on this movie, and I want to have discussions about it, you know? Whether that be anywhere on YouTube, Twitter, in the comment section down below, Twitter or Instagram, I don't care. But please watch the movie. I don't think it deserves enough hate it got, but it does need improving. Could you be some improvement? But yes, this is the spoiler section, and we gotta talk about that ending. Holy crap, that ending. I can't believe it. That ending was just... I don't understand it. Okay, this is also something, if you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, then get out of the review right now. Spider-Man No Way Home comes out on DVD in a couple days, this upcoming Tuesday on April 12th in the United States. I don't know about other countries, or anything if it's the same, because I need to research, but I'm sorry about that. So yes, if you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, or anything like that, you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, because that kind of is a connection to this, go see that. Well, I mean, okay, you can't see it, but wait for it to come out on DVD and come back a couple days, and I'll get back to you. But for those who have seen No Way Home and Morbius, we gotta talk about that ending, because first off, what the hell? Okay, that was so confusing. I've never been more confused in a movie in my entire life right now. Seriously, I mean, like, I don't understand it, because Vulture just, like, there's a crack in the universe just right there in this Sonyverse right now, and then Vulture just pops up. Adrian Toomes just pops up out of nowhere in like a random cell, and I'm like, I was just sitting there in the theater. I was like, what? My eyes got real big. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was like, what? Because I was like, what? it was so jarring. Because I remember in Spider-Man Homecoming, um, it's crazy because you think, what? How? I mean, because he was there. I mean, that wasn't because it makes you wonder. That wasn't his universe. Surely that wouldn't war. Surely, it boggles my mind. I don't understand it. It's like how? How? I can't believe it. It just blew my mind seeing that. I was like, he just back, and then it's like the news says like he's returned again out of nowhere. So obviously that wasn't his universe, which is so unreal. It's like how? Like I don't understand it. Cause first off, that's my question. Here's my question: how did Adrian Toomes get into the MCU in the first place? How? I don't understand that. I really don't. That's the thing I don't That's one of the things I don't like about that. You know, I mean, you see as I'm struggling for words trying to say something. It's I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Because I mean, first off, how did Vulture get in the MCU? And second off, there was no other thing. Also, they build the Sinister Six right at the end. The final sentence, he's like, "I got a proposition for you," and Michael's like, "I'm listening." But again, I get Vulture has beef with Spider-Man because he put him down, like put him in jail. But Morbius has never heard of him at all. And it's just like, wait, how? I mean, maybe Vulture will like educate him in like a future movie, maybe when they're all together. But it's like, okay, cool. It's like, no, don't get me wrong, that's awesome, but it's I don't know. It's kind of yeah, I don't know. It's indescribable, okay? That's it. That's all I can say. It's indescribable. I don't know how else to put it for y'all. But I don't know, man. I guess that was my little mini rant on that part. It boggled my mind. It confused me so much. I I I gotta get off that subject. The more I talk about it, the more I'm gonna get angry, and the more I'm gonna just stand there with, But anyway, the other parts I don't like about it, the villain came out of nowhere. I understand his motives, and I understand that Milo, the serum, was like altering his mind and stuff like that, letting the beast out, if you will. But still, I mean, also some of the deaths in this movie just kind of don't make sense. I mean, their childhood mentor, Milo, just straight up just slashes and kills out of fucking nowhere. Sorry, trying to keep that PG-13 for the other people. I don't understand it, man. I he killed him, and I was like, wait, why? He was your mentor. Like he was bothering you. Like he was scared of you. But I mean, like there was no reason for you to kill him. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't understand it, or I don't know. I have no idea. It just felt weird. Also, the love interest is kind of forced. Like, I understand that they spent a lot of time together and stuff like that, and eventually you would find feelings for her, but kind of comes out of nowhere. And again, if you see anything, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But this is just my personal opinion. This is how I feel about the movie. And if you disagree, that's cool. I ain't gonna have any beef with y'all. But again, my opinion. I mean, also, Morbius bites her and she becomes a vampire, and I'm just like, oh, that is cool, but Oh, how? Never mind. That's a dumb question. I know it's like where vampires can like turn others into vampires like that, but still. I mean, would it be better to kill her off? I mean, hint hint, like a little, like more motivation? I don't know. I don't know, man. It felt weird, but then she opened her eyes. I was like, ooh, okay, never mind. This is cool. This is interesting, first of all. Sorry, little silent moment. I was trying to gather my words. Um, let's see. Another thing I wanted to talk about. The action. Let me go in more depth about the action. The action was fun. Okay, I liked the action. Especially when the action and the horror combine. The horror part is so good. So good. Was sitting there with my family. There was jump scares, and it got them. I was so happy. It was hilarious to watch people like. Okay, there wasn't now necessarily. There was like me and the family and like two other groups of people. Like I think there was probably about another group of 4 and another group of 3, something like that. Group of 2 or 3 or something like that. And nevertheless, I think it was fun. But I will agree with the reviews I've seen, with only 2 at this point. They use the slow motion effect. And it works, but not all the time. I'd say it works like maybe 45% of the time. But at the same time, it just feels overused. Now there are some moments where it's like, ooh, that's kind of cool. You know, that looks sick. But at the other side of the spectrum, I thought, okay, this again. Like some moments where it just doesn't feel like it does, and in some other scenes it does. But yet again, and then there's the CGI, which many people don't know about me, but well, you will come to know that I do not like CGI that much. Although I watch a ton of movies with CGI in it, but that's besides the point. Because, ow, that hurt. But I'm not going to tell you that CGI is bad, because it helps us do a lot of things and everything like that. So, but yeah, the CGI is weird. Sometimes it's weird. But on the other side, like when Morbius and Milo are zooming through, and they got that like purple-ish blur around them, I think that could have looked a bit cooler. Now I know the Sony version of Marvel is very different than the Marvel Studios MCU style, because, you know, it's more expensive and all that stuff, because, you know, they got over $3 billion, maybe more now. But regardless of that, oh, I'm probably off by that, but, I know Sony's a much smaller company compared to the Sony Marvel is a lot smaller style, you know, hardware store compared to the Walmart that is, you know, the MCU. But I mean, it looks weird. If I'm going to be completely brutally honest, it looks weird. Now it's like the slow-mo. There are a lot of scenes where it works. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. But there's a lot of things where it's like, oh, that's kind of weird to look at. I don't know. I mean, it was a blast in the theater. Like now there is some violence and all that stuff. I don't know if you take a young kid to this. I don't know how they react. They do sneak an F-bomb in there, and I caught it first try, but it was funny because it came out of nowhere, And I don't think because my mom is one who like doesn't enjoy those words. She absolutely hates that word with a passion. But I don't think she caught it, which is really funny. Oh no, don't fall. But anyway, yeah, it was funny to me because I thought, did they say that? And then I was like, oh yeah, they did. But yes, the action was great. I think I really enjoyed the pacing. I didn't really enjoy. The pacing was too fast. That movie felt, it was an hour 45 minutes long, and that movie felt like it was going about 90 miles an hour. I mean, we quickly show you, they show you, Morbius and everything, Jared Leto, which again, does a great performance. It's probably, he does a great job with what he's giving, and I want to see more out of the man. I want to see more. But, they show him, and it's like that cave scene from the trailer. Oh, break in. Never mind. And then after that, like, I think immediately after that scene, it goes to, like, his childhood and shows you the reason why that serum exists. Which, again, is a pretty good reason. Him and Milo are very sick and have a disease that will kill them if they don't find a cure, but there is none. And they need to find one. And, of course, leads to, you know, the who's this and the what's it's. But yet again, they show you the reason why the serum exists and everything like that. 25-year time jump back. I don't know. And then when that's done, when that scene is done, it's just on to the next one. And I'm like, really? Hang on, go back. There was just a lot of moments in that movie where I was like, hey, go back. I didn't catch that. I don't know. I mean, the pacing was probably my least favorite part of the movie. It was moving way too fast. But here's what I did like. Here's what my pros: the action, the cast, the tone, and the overall stuff to it, like the comic book stuff. Because in the comics, Morbius, I don't know about, I honestly haven't researched Morbius in quite a while, but in this movie, Morbius can fly, he has superhuman strength, speed, and a little bit of stamina. Did I say flight? Yeah, I think he can fly. I think that's it. I don't know about Morbius in the comic books, because, yet again, I haven't read anything in Morbius for quite a long time. Because April 8th got here before I knew it, but the cons was the pacing, the overall script and the story a little bit, and everything like that. But my precons, as I'm going to call them, which is both, like a 50-50, was the action and the effects. So, let's see. If I had to give this movie a rating out of 10, let's see. Oh, I'll give it a 6. Maybe a 7. You know, 6, maybe just about a 7, you know? I mean, it's not average, but it definitely could do a lot better than what it has to work with. A lot of stuff does not get explained at all, and I don't like that, man. I don't like it when films try to explain well, they give a very small explanation to things, and I don't know, no, I hit that right in the car. Or no, I didn't. I don't know. I don't like it. But anyway, Well, okay, I like this movie. I don't think it deserves the hate it gets, or deserves. I don't think this movie is the worst, one of the worst comic book movies of all time. Is it confusing? Yeah, kind of. There is parts of it where it's confusing. There are parts that probably need a little bit to a lot more time in the oven. The cast is great. Everything is amazingly well done. Like that. No disrespect to the actors or crew or anything like that. But yeah, I think I got everything. Again, these videos are gonna go I'm gonna try to get these videos as unscripted as I can. So maybe we'll see how long that lasts. Anyway, that was my review for Morbius. Again, if I had to recommend it, I would. See this movie. See this movie, please. Like, seriously. I mean, it was fun. That movie was fun, but yes, I need more time in the oven. Go see the movie. But leave your honest opinions down if you have seen it, and if you're going to see it, let me know what you think about it. Are you nervous? Are you excited? You know, let me know. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think about it. Give me a rating or whatever. And if you enjoyed this review, because I'm going to do more like these, let me know down in the comments section below. And hit me up on Instagram or Twitter if you want to catch up on more reviews or anything like that. You can stay up to date instantly on my Instagram page on when I'm going to upload a new video or anything like that, when a video goes live, or you can hit the notification bell. Again, this is all free will. You can do it if you want to. You can like and subscribe or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. My next review might be the Batman. If I get around to it, if not, I might wait if I can talk about it. Or I might do Spider-Man No Way Home. Because I need to rewatch that movie. I need to talk about it. Because this is the first movie in a long time that I was screaming for. Spider-Man No Way Home was. But yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, or if you want to see more like it, then consider liking and subscribing. And if not, if you don't, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm saying that way too much because I don't have an outro. Have a swippin' shway day. God bless. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Just stay safe out there. Crazy times. May God be with you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Love you guys.